Are people really choosing not to have kids because it's too expensive? This was a question I was asked by two reporters today. So I actually spoke to one on the phone, and then immediately after I got off the phone, I had an email from another asking the exact same question. And both of them were talking about the birth rate as well. And they're wondering, are people not having kids because it's just simply too expensive? And it seems everybody has different thoughts on this. Is it because of the cost of housing? Is it because of the cost of cars? Is it because of groceries, as I have my Costco haul back there? Is it because of childcare, which is incredibly expensive and more often more expensive than rent and mortgages? And I think the answer to this, and the answer that I told them, was that it's layered. It's complicated. It's usually not just one thing. It's usually multiple things, right? So, for example, when my husband and I decided to have our third kid, it meant that we needed to move because our first house was our starter home. We bought it in our 20s and it was way too small for 3 kids. Then we ultimately ended up getting a different car because at the time I had a Honda Accord or something like that. It barely fit a stroller in the trunk, let alone 3 car seats across. So I had to upgrade to an SUV. That cost money. We also had to consider the cost of childcare, which was incredibly expensive. On average in our state, it's $20,000 a year. Are people choosing not to have kids because it's expensive? Absolutely. I feel like that's like one of the number one reasons women in particular, but men too, are choosing not to have children. They simply cannot afford to. And I think oftentimes people say, well, all you have to do is sacrifice, right? Just like cut corners, live in a smaller house, drive a used car, which my husband and I do, all these kinds of things, right? There's so much that kids can go without. But for a lot of us, we want to give our kids a very specific life. We're saying, we want them to be able to play baseball or whatever. We want them to be able to go to dance class. I don't want to have to tell them no because I can't afford it. And so if I can't afford it, I'm not having that kid. I think it's so interesting because I think for everyone, this is relative, right? Affording it is a relative term. It means something different for everyone. But I think the simple answer to are people choosing not to have kids or choosing to have fewer kids because of the cost of them? Absolutely.